here's a graph to show you what's actually happening with your Q and a K comparison. This on the left side could be your Q or K, because remember, calculating Q or K is completely the same equation. And the bottom is your concentration, so this is the amount of your reactants and your products. You notice that on the red line, your K, your equilibrium constant, is always the same throughout the entire duration from your initial to your reactants, or to your products. And this red line represents your K. You can see at the beginning, this blue line is your Q, your reaction quotient, determining what's actually happening. Are you going to continue making more products, or are you going to continue making more reactants to sort of balance out into your equilibrium? So starting this reaction, you notice that here you have a very low amount of reactants. That means that your Q is going to be less than K, and the Q is actually going to continue to increase and increase and increase until it hits this intersection. It intersects with the red line, which is your K. At this point, this is at equilibrium because your Q is equal to K. As you go up, this is where your Q is now greater than K. Remember, Q is greater than K. That means that you have more products. You have more products than reactants. And that means that at this point, since you have more products than reactants, your reaction is actually going to drop down in products to make it go back in making more reactants to establish equilibrium. Okay, so at this whole section right here, this is when Q, this line, is greater than K. There's more products than reactants, so it has to lower the amount by making more products. From here, this is where your Q is less than K. That means that you have more reactants, and because you have more reactants, that has to be used up to make more products until you reach equilibrium. Remember, the purpose of your equilibrium or your reaction is to reach equilibrium, which is the intersecting point. So if you have too many of your products, it has to drop down to make more reactants. If you have too many reactants, which is Q is less than K, you have to make more products to reach back to that point. So this is more of the graphical version of Q and K, and hopefully this one has helped you as well. So see you next time.